The schedule came out last week, so I'm gonna go over your schedule with you. I'm gonna go with mine first because I haven't got my wins and losses down. So I'm gonna go with my schedule, which I'm gonna see what you think about it, man. So we got
Well, hold on one second. I just had somebody watching the stream just ask me about the Jag Stadium that they're building, the new one
uh
that came. So the team came to an agreement with the city on a $1.4 billion stadium. It's gonna be like a new era stadium. That thing looks dope.
yeah.
That thing looks awesome, and I can't wait for it to be built. So if you're watching, just know that I love the stadium. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm finally going to be glad to be able to go see a game and not get sunburnt, because there's no clouds in the sky and we're 500 feet in the air, nothing around us. So yeah, yeah. All right, go ahead. Sorry about that. I just had somebody chime in on it.
Yeah, both of us getting a new stadium. Us and the Titans. So we finally have some dope stadiums now, man. Probably had a Super Bowl over there one year.
Yes, sir.
Um, but yeah, so our schedule, we start off at Chicago. Caleb Williams. They gonna have it. They gonna have him out there. I got us. I ain't gonna lie. I got us losing that game. My Titans don't play good for some reason. The first game. I mean, I know we got different staff now. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I got us losing this game. I got us losing the first game of the year. Our next game is against the Jets. I just don't see enough on the Jets. I mean, they got A-Rod. Um, they wide receivers okay. I mean, I think they got Garrett Woods. I think Snead. I think Snead's gonna lock him up. So I got the Jets winning that game. Steve, you still here with us?
I'm still here. Did it cut
Okay.
out? There it goes.
All right. So I got us beating the Jets. I got us beating Aaron Rodgers coming home. And then we got the Packers next week. I think we're gonna beat the Packers. And then we gotta go to Miami the week. I think we got Miami Monday night again. I think that's our only primetime game on the schedule. NFL they wrong for that, but it's all good. But we go to
You got
Miami. I think
you
we're
got
gonna
to be
lose.
elite to have two primetime games.
Okay. So I'm about to look at that again. But I got us lose against Miami. And then we
All
play the
right.
Colts. Yeah, we beating the Colts. Yeah, we beating them. And then we gotta go to the Bills next. I don't think the Bills gonna be that good this year. I think they lost a lot. I think we're gonna beat the Bills.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna beat the Bills this year. Then we gotta go to Detroit. I believe it's gonna be an L right there. Detroit. They looking nice. Unless we just rattle Jared Goff. But I think we're probably gonna lose that game. Then we come back home against the Patriots. Tate, if you're watching, we beating y'all, man. And then we gotta go to the Chargers. I believe we're gonna beat the Chargers. And then we gotta go back home and play the Vikings. I believe we're gonna beat the Vikings as well. What you have to the Chargers?
To the Chargers and the Vikings. Those last three, those are L's.
I mean, that's debatable. Why do you think the Chargers? I mean, the Chargers don't have Keenan Allen, don't have Mike Williams, they don't have their running back anymore. Why do you think we're gonna lose them? They ain't got nobody no more. Everybody gone. Okay, I hear you.
It's a Vegas team, man. West Coast kills. West Coast always kills the AFC South, man. Go
The
ahead.
reason why I believe we're gonna beat the Vikings because they got JJ McCarthy. I don't believe in JJ. I feel like he was shot. I feel like at Michigan he just had the best talent around him. He didn't have to do anything. I could have played quarterback. You could have played quarterback for that team. I mean, I just don't believe in JJ. That's why we're gonna beat them. I think the Vikings made a dumb decision getting him, but I'm gonna let them deal with that.
You just got to believe in Justin Jefferson, though, man. Like,
Yeah. Then we got to go to Houston. We're gonna lose to Houston in Houston. I think we're gonna lose that game.
yeah,
Then we gotta go to the Commanders in Washington. We're gonna win that one. And then we play them Jaguars and Tennessee. We winning that game. We winning in Tennessee against the Jaguars. Then next week we got the Bengals. I gotta stay in the L against the Bengals.
yeah.
And then we play the Colts. Like I say, we are sweeping. We are bringing the
That's
broom
that's
out.
a dub. That's a dub. Yeah.
That's a dub. And then we gotta come. We gotta go to Jacksonville. I got us losing that game. I got us splitting. I ain't gonna say we're gonna sweep y'all, but I got us splitting. And then we finish at home with the Texans. So right now I got us 10-7. I think we can win 10 games with this team. Would it be another win division? It depends on what Houston does and what y'all do.
I think
And
10-7. I think 10-7 is realistic to win the division because I think it's going to be tight in the division. Like it's going to come down to the divisional games. I think it's easy to say that us Texans and you guys at the Titans, man. I think it's easy enough to say that everybody is right on the cusp of a winning record, right? 7-9, 8-9, 10-7, whatever it may be. I think 10-7 can win the division. I think this year though, if we're all balling out, it might be one of those years where you have to go 11-6, or 12-5 to get it done. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, say go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be tough battle for the AFC South this year.
So say if 10-7 is not good enough to win the AFC South, you think it'd be good enough for a wild card in the AFC total?
Yeah, 10-7 definitely wild card. Yeah, I think 10-7 could get a wild card berth. AFC though has been stacked, man.
Yeah,
So it's hard to say,
definitely.
but I think the year before that, before last year when we went to the playoffs and we played the Chargers, we finished 9-8.
Yeah.
So I think it's easy enough to say that you can make it to the wild card on a 10-7 record.
Okay.
For sure.
So I got the Jaguar schedule right here. So
Run
I'm
it.
gonna go over y'all schedule, man. I'm gonna see what you got going on.
Quick
So y'all
fire.
first game in Miami. What you got?
Dub.
Got a dub in Miami.
Dub.
Next week you come home for the Browns.
Dub.
Okay. 2-0.
Quick fire. Come on.
All right. Then you go to the Bills.
Dub.
Then you go to the Texans.
Bills are punks, man. They don't know how to beat us. Go ahead.
Then you go to Houston next week.
Dub.
Then you come back home for the Colts. Go ahead.
Stephon Diggs always starts the season slow, and so
Okay.
I think if we can figure out the defense side of the ball, I think we got him. Go ahead.
Then you come back home for the Colts.
Dub. Colts have not beat us in Jacksonville, and I don't know how many years. It's not going to start this year. Dub.
All right. And then your next two games are in London. You got the Bears.
Dub and dub.
You want to know who you play next?
London is a home game for us. London is the home away from home. I wish we'd stop playing as many games out there. I hope when they rebuild the new stadium, right, we bring some of that revenue back into Jacksonville instead of going overseas and taking that home game there. But that's a dub.
And
Well, we play the Bears first, right?
Then the Patriots next week in London.
Okay, dub against the Bears because I don't know if they've played in London yet. I don't think they've made that. I could be wrong. I don't think they've made that travel overseas. Our team's done it every year for like the last 5-6 years. Second week, Patriots. Sorry, Tate, if you're watching this, dub because we're gonna be in London for a week already. When our teams play back to back, when we play back to back in London, we stay the entire week. So my team's gonna be well rested. They're gonna practice throughout the week in London. Dub.
Wow. No else yet. Okay, then you come back home for the Packers. Jordan Love.
Dub.
Okay. Then you go to the Eagles.
Loss. Although I'm gonna say dub just because I want to go undefeated 17-0. Loss.
Okay, first loss against the Eagles, and then you come back home for the Vikings.
I'd like to say what you said and say I don't believe in JJ McCarthy, but the Jags have an issue with teams up north. I take an L on that one.
All right, and then you go to Detroit the next week.
I take an L on that one too. I'd love to see us beat Detroit, but Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, you got Aiden Hutchinson on the outside. Now, do I think we can beat them? I think we can 100% beat the Lions, but I chalk that one up. If I'm gonna call that one, I'm gonna take it as an L. I'll be excited and happy if we win, but L.
And then next week you got division game against the Texans.
That's in Jacksonville, right?
In Jacksonville. Oh yeah, in Jacksonville.
Okay, so it's gonna go one of two ways. If we lose against the Detroit, L against the Texans. If we win and beat Detroit, dub against the Texans.
So which one is, man? You winning or losing?
I'm calling it a dub just because I hate the Texans.
All right.
We could easily lose that game. We could easily lose every game we play against the Texans, but I'm gonna call it anybody in the AFC South. I'm calling it a dub on. Go ahead. Then
you come home. Then you go to Nashville and play them Titans. I'm gonna put that L right there. L.
Dub. Brian. Hey, mark it down. Put it on the record. Brian Thomas in that game in Tennessee will go for 120 and 2 touchdowns.
right, I'm gonna notate that.
Note it.
BT, Ryan
Note
Thomas,
it.
120 plus 2 touchdowns. I got that.
Trevor's going to go for over 400 yards that game.
And Trevor 400. Okay.
Do it.
All right. And then next week you come back home to Jacksonville, play the Jets. What you got?
Dub.
Okay. And then you go out to the Raiders in Vegas.
Minshew's starting, right? Well, no, Minshew's in a quarterback battle, huh?
Yeah, they in a quarterback battle.
That's tough to say. If Minshew starts for him, I'm gonna call L for that. I'm gonna take it. We'll chalk that one up as an L.
All right. And then you come back home and play the Titans. You know what's
Dub.
gonna happen. L.
Dub.
So y'all sweeping us this year. Is that what you're saying?
Dub.
All right.
Clean sweep, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that. And then your last game at the Colts.
Dub. Like I
All right.
said, AFC South, I'm calling a dub on all of it.
All right. So what we got right here?
12-5.
Wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 12-5.
Yeah.
That's what you got right there. 12-5.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's gonna win the division, huh?
Yeah, I think it's realistic. Now, the only thing is, I mean, I could easily see us like beating the Lions, losing a game to the Texans, mixing up a couple in there. But I think 12-5 is right on par with how I think we should finish this season. So.
Okay. Well, there you have it right there, folks, man. I got my Titans finished at 10-7. If our offensive line is on point this year, we might get 2 more wins. But I gotta say that offensive line is gonna be we spent a lot of money on that secondary, so I believe that secondary is gonna be decent this year. And I gotta see Traylon Burks ball out, man. If things like that can happen. Will Levis do his thing. We might can win more than 10 games. And Steven got his Jags going 12-5, winning the AFC South. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Well, folks, that's gonna be our show tonight. Like I say, everybody that joined in, I hope you like the channel, like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're gonna get up out of here, man. We're gonna call it a night, man.
I'm not even gonna ask nicely. Y'all better subscribe, or y'all gonna miss out on some good stuff. You don't know what we're gonna do. We might end up telling you that we'll give away 10 cents for every follower that we have to a random subscriber. We could end up with 100,000 people that we giving away a couple thousand racks to. You never know. Y'all got to subscribe. Find out. Yeah. We might surprise you. We might surprise ourselves.
And this video should be on YouTube, so y'all go check us out if you didn't join the stream. But I'm gonna end it with a tighten up. And what you got, Steve?
Duval.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Holler at you, bro.
All right, keep it real.